I come to save the day.
He punches the attacker's eye clean off, and understandably,
You're welcome, milady.
the woman is horrified. But why is Carnage trying to be a hero? Well, recently, he was affected by the Scarlet Witch's spell, which inverted his moral compass, making him want to abandon the life of a murderous psychopath and try to be a hero. Now, back to the story at hand. Another attacker approaches with a knife, so Carnage decides to counter with a knife of his own.
An eye for an eye. Maybe that was too much.
The saved woman gets angry. The man was her pimp.
You're a lady of the evening. A criminal. You got to get punished too. Girls are super soft, so I gotta be ever so gentle.
He knocks her out, but her eyeballs remain in her head. That's perfect hero work, he decides. Across town, a man enters a massage parlor to, well, relax after a long week of work. A masked assailant enters the room, telling the man he will save his soul by consuming his sins. The man recognizes him. He's the Sin Eater.
The imposter is dead.
Carnage watches on TV as a newscaster reports on the man's death, who is now the second of her colleagues to be killed in recent days.
She understands how to feel. She's a good person. She knows what I need to know.
The newscaster Alice returns home accompanied by a police escort due to the recent murders. She goes to the kitchen, leaving the police alone in the living room. He notices something. Someone.
I can smell the dirt on you, but all will be forgiven.
The Sin Eater starts consuming the man's sins, taking them unto himself. Then he spots Alice.
Just listen. I'm a good girl. I go to church and everything.
You reek of sin.
The Sin Eater is about to shoot Alice when
I'm your friendly neighborhood Carnage man. Oh, you got him! Though I'm pretty sure heroes aren't supposed to kill. Whoops! But I did save the girl. Try not to fall in love with me, sweetheart.
Alice faints from the shock and Carnage grabs her. Unbeknownst to him, the Sin Eater's head forms back and he is alive again.
I'll wake up! I want to be a great hero, and I need you to teach me how.
Stay away from me. Don't hurt me.
Carnage explains to her that he wants to be a hero now and needs her help. She explains to Carnage that heroes don't keep people as hostages. They come to an agreement. Carnage will release her, but she won't run away and will willingly help Carnage become a hero. They arrive at a cemetery where Carnage is going to admit the mistakes of his past, but he notices a man.
It's a grave robber.
He's a grave digger, not a robber. He works here.
Oh, my bad.
The man lies on the bottom of a grave, every bone in his body broken.
I'm sorry, citizen. Please go about your day and be merry.
Alice then starts filming Carnage's confession, but secretly sends it to her co-workers so people can find her and rescue her.
I confess, I want to kill everyone all the time, but I'm trying super hard not to.
And so the police are on their way.
We have confirmation that Miss Gleason has been kidnapped by the supervillain Carnage.
Approach with caution, lethal force authorized.
But Carnage and Alice are already gone.
It's our lucky day! Bank robbers! Guns are dangerous, kid! You see?
The car explodes, setting the bank on fire.
What are you doing?
You can't rob a bank if I burn it first!
Put out the fire!
Jeez, okay.
Meanwhile, the Sin Eater enters the news station, demanding to know where Alice is. The man points to the TV and says the whole world is watching her. Carnage is in the process of putting out the fire with the help of a fire hydrant, when a massive police force arrives on the scene, the Sin Eater among them. Carnage tries to flee with Alice, but when his web tangles up on a police helicopter, he drops Alice. Just in time, he breaks her fall, but he's too slow as the Sin Eater arrives on the scene, grabs her and leaves.
I'm coming for you, Alice! Nothing could stop me! And you too, green ski mask guy?
The Sin Eater drags Alice into the sewers and takes off his mask.
I can consume your sin, absolve your eternal soul of its evil. I can save you. Let us pray.
At the same moment, Carnage climbs on top of the Empire State Building, stretching himself everywhere in order to find Alice. And he does.
Hey babe, miss me?
I can smell your sin, like a mountain so massive that merely contemplating it requires madness.
If you want my sins, you can have them all!
The Sin Eater starts consuming Carnage's sins. They start powering him, growing him into a massive size. Carnage climbs on top of him and tells him one last sin, the worst of them all.
All of the murder and death and carnage. Every second of it. I loved it.
It's too much for the Sin Eater, who combusts from the inside, leaving only a skeleton lying on the ground. Carnage thanks him for absolving him from his sins, allowing him to start fresh as a good man.
Oh, why did you shoot me? I was a hero. You promised to help me.
I lied.
You can't lie. You're a good person.
Nobody's all good, and most people are hardly good at all. That's your final lesson. Shoot him.
Is this like when you kick an animal so it will return to the wild and be free? It looks mean, but it's really for my own good.
Carnage thinks this is her final lesson, to be good, to be a hero. He must be alone.